Elevator Pitch. Happy Thanksgiving. It is a special Wednesday edition of Elevator Pitch. We wouldn't want to get this episode out to you when you don't have your AirPods in and you have to listen to your family. This is for the road. We're going to be talking about some travel movies, some cooking movies. We're going to be talking about Thanksgiving movies. Will Peters, good tidings and good joy.
Hey, thankful for everyone.
I'm thankful for mug root beer.
Thankful for this Diet Coke line.
Yeah, we're thankful for sugar water in general here on Elevator Pitch. But anyway, we're going to pitch some Thanksgiving movies. We're going to talk about some, and we have kind of a good way to set it up where we're going to give you recommendations for specific situations you might find yourself in on Thanksgiving. And this is Elevator Pitch. Ding.
Bing.
I could have got that intro off faster. That's gonna really hurt me in the end.
That's gonna haunt me. Come on.
Will, before we get to Thanksgiving,
yeah,
as I mentioned to you 35 seconds before we started rolling, you did see Wicked for Good.
I did.
You want to get some shots up off that real quick? I'm not hearing good things from Oz. Are you
news on the ground in Oz? You know,
as our resident Oz correspondent here on the pod.
Yeah.
Why did you see it? That was my first question.
Well, Rachel was a big fan of the first one.
Okay.
She saw the first one once, and then we went. She's like, "You got to see it." And I was like, "All right." And so she saw the first one twice.
She saw it twice?
She saw the first one twice. I saw it with her the second time there. And I enjoyed the first one. Like, solidly, I was like...
Would you have enjoyed it if you weren't with someone who was passionate about it, though?
I honestly, I think I would have. Because I can definitely go against Rachel on that kind of thing. Where it's like...
This is what most of your arguments stem from, right?
This is where it starts to get physical. This is where altercations really come to blow. And I was like, I don't really want to see it, but I will go. And I solidly enjoyed my time with the first one. You know, it has its problems. It was very long. Yeah. And I think that it did look rather drab.
That was the Fennessy take. Mm-hmm. That was the only time I ever heard Sean Fennessy get into color grading on the big picture.
On the first one? Yeah. And it really did not look awesome. But it had some great choreography. I thought the music was very good.
The music banks.
Yeah.
It's wicked.
I had a very solid time with the first one. And I must say, the talk of the town with the second one is that it's not as good. Mm-hmm. And I would agree it's not as good as the first one. But, again... I had an all right time. I can't come in here and be like, oh, it fucking... I even thought it looked better. I just thought that it suffered from the fact that, and I think this is a lot of people's problem with the second half of Wicked in general, that they have to find a way to shoehorn in The Wizard of Oz, like the actual, the original story.
I heard that's like not in the actual play. I saw the play a very long time ago. I don't remember anything about it. Other than the songs, obviously.
They worked it in here. I heard
Dorothy like pulls up.
She pulls up and she's faceless. We never actually see Dorothy's face.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that is.
They've ripped her face off like Nick Cage face-off style?
Yeah, you just see bone. Bone.
They took my face off.
Open nerves, arteries pumping.
Mm.
Yeah, you see Dorothy's, like, you see somebody who appears to be Dorothy, but they never, like, show her head. Like, you just see her, like, run past. You see, like, she's got that dress and the shoes. Wow. It's really, like, to kind of quote blank check on something, they like to coin, when you feel like a movie, like, working for something where you're like, you didn't really need to do this, they like to refer to it as, like, that was very sweaty. And this movie has...
That's a video game term, I believe. I think that actually means good in video game terms.
Well, in this, it means like you can see the work in a bad way, where it's like when they're trying to give you the backstory for how the Cowardly Lion came to be, or the Tin Man,
which is interesting because it's not like they're setting up like a wicked cinematic universe.
No, it's just they're just like, this other property. And most people know Wicked, and it's like, kind of bringing the two together. And I guess they have to do that, but at the same time, I don't know. Anytime that the two movies kind of cross paths were the worst of this movie, and I thought that this one's pacing was worse. But still, against all odds. I mean, I think Ariana Grande is like so good in both these movies. I think she's very, very good at the musical.
She's kind of distant from humanity, though, which is kind of...
She is, yeah.
Which is, I think,
She's
easier in like fantasy. But now she's like, I'm acting full time. So,
she's very good.
Yeah, so I'm interested to see if we see her like kind of go normal mode, which would be interesting to see if she's got in the... I mean, hey, she was in the Victorious High School, you know? That's where we met her.
That's where we first met her. I mean,
go back.
I think that she's very good, and I was gonna say, like, I'm curious how she can kind of scale down from musical to something a little bit more intimate. But this is also, it is still a movie. There are many close-ups. We really do get to see, Ariana Grande like work with little movements in her face and all sorts of like little subtle acting things.
It's a little face.
And she got a little face, and I think she does a really great job.
Cool.
I think it's.
I won't see it, but I like it.
If you liked the first one, I think that you were probably already in the bag for this one. If you didn't like the first one or you didn't see the first one, obviously don't watch this one. That's really, I don't have anything groundbreaking. I kind of went in being like, well, everybody says the second one's bad. And I was like, it was all right.
All right, Will Peters, and I quote, "No one mourns the wicked."
Nobody mourns them, baby.
Yeah. And I did also want to do a little I Love LA.
Yeah.
Our only, do you think we should continue this where we do like one TV show like every...
Check in with the current show.
Yeah. Like, what are you thinking of that Task?
I mean, I'm always down. I mean, I haven't seen Task, but I'm down to eventually get into Task.
I Love LA. I told you I was out.
So you stuck around.
I shit on it.
You did.
Because I was like, I'm out. And then I kind of was like, fine, I'll keep going here. I like the Elijah Woodhouse episode better than any of the other. I thought the show kind of grew on me because it felt like that all made sense more than anything else that happened in the previous 3 episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it really... The show hit its low point with episode 2 in terms of like, I thought it was just it was really trying to force being like this anxiety-inducing show.
It had no anxiety.
Yeah, and it was like they were clearly trying to pull all the tricks to do that.
Yeah,
where it's like, I mean, I just don't. I'm not there yet for a show like this. And this, I think, the last 2 episodes have been far sillier, a lot easier and breezier in a way. They feel like they're 24 minutes long.
Well, there's a symptom I feel like where someone will say something, right? Where it'll be like the Jordan Firstman's character, who I think is the best part of the show. But
he's very funny.
He'll like be like, "Hey, do you have any dirt on Zendaya?"
Yeah,
and it sounds like it's like literally like a sarcastic joke. And then like 20 minutes later, he is fired for asking her on speakerphone if she has any dirt on Zendaya.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I just don't think that's concrete enough to use as like a story changing beat in this guy's life, you know? And you're like, oh, it came back to bite him in the ass. I'm like, what did? He asked, like, what?
Yeah, it was very subtle. Yeah.
I think Io Adebiri's British accent's pretty incredible, though.
Oh, really? Did you?
I thought it was pretty unique, you know?
It was an odd turn in that episode for her to pop up. And
my point is that, like, all of that kind of shit, and then it'd be like, oh, we found out that she's the villain influencer is like part of like the Rikers Island family. I'm like, these literally sound like things that we would pitch on this show just to like fly out there because we think it's funny.
Yeah.
They're like, no, everything's going to change based on this. And I was like, what is happening here?
Yeah.
But the Elijah Woodhouse episode, I thought they kind of got back to like this weird thing's going to happen with these characters, you know? Like the guy thinks the other guy's gay and it turns out he's like a Jesus religious singer or something like that. I'm like, oh, that's funny. And then Elijah Wood is, you know, some like weird Hollywood celebrity and they got to run out of his house. Like that all is like good enough, you know? And it lets them kind of just cook in LA, which is the only reason people are watching the show is to be like, oh, yeah, that thing, that's funny, whatever. They're not watching the show for like you're saying, like anxiety inducing plot points. I don't think. I mean, it's a generalization, but
yeah,
I don't know.
I feel like it's kind of finding its footing with its tone. And I think that
I think it's just a lot of inexperienced writers too.
Yeah, and I think which I
can't speak about.
It's good that as they're going along, it does feel like it is getting better. I think, and the only thing that I'm mourning currently, and I'm not mourning the wicked, I never will.
No one mourns the wicked.
But the thing I'm mourning here is that Josh Hutcherson is really his role is decreasing per episode.
Well,
He was in 30 seconds of this.
I know he was.
And I need a lot more. I think he's been
I'm
great.
just grabbing a layer. I
Yeah.
did like he had a good line at least.
He did.
Just grabbing a layer.
He gets a great hit in there.
So the last time we checked in on him, he was caught by his school principal doing cocaine on the internet, like viral.
He was.
Virally
Yeah.
doing cocaine on the internet. The principal asked him for his dealer, and that's the last we hear about.
That's his last beat of that episode. Yeah.
We're like, oh, cool. And then we don't hear about him the entire next time. Like, everything's cool with that. That's like the one thing where I'm like, oh, that like matters.
Yeah, that felt like that was going to be a really big deal.
Yeah.
And I was kind of annoyed by it. I was like, come on. And then, but the fact that nothing's happened, I'm like, are we just done with that?
Yeah.
And yeah, I thought that was odd.
I'm convinced that I don't understand. I'm sure there's like, this is not my story to tell, I would say. So I can't really bump up against it too much, but to me makes no sense why he is dating Rachel Sennett in the show.
I do think they have good chemistry.
They have good chemistry.
It's just how did they meet?
Situationally.
Yeah.
It
is
like,
odd.
I get like they live in the same apartment complex. I get, there's a lot of different characters in LA. There's third grade teachers.
Yeah.
Behind her, like an influencer in line at Canyon Coffee or whatever. But like, I just don't think that. Like, I just don't think that would be happening.
They have
as
good
committed as they are.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think they have good chemistry when it's them together, but when the rest of the show starts to bleed into their relationship, which is the rest of the show.
Yeah. He's like, what do I do?
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
it is very clear like he is not a part of any of this, which I think eventually will come to a head in the show.
Yeah, I'd be like, what are you doing?
I think eventually it will
But what was she doing before this girl got in her life?
I know, yeah, I don't know. I'd like to know a little more about that. Because, I think Hutcherson has been so great with his
He's always good.
I guess. I wasn't aware of that he was always good until now. I liked him in the Hunger Games, but it was a while ago.
Bridge to Terabith, bro?
Yeah, he was a kid, though. People grow up.
I mean, Josh Hutcherson did some excellent work in The Beekeeper a few years ago. And that's
which I didn't see.
He came back on my radar in The Beekeeper.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm back, Josh Hutcherson.
Yeah.
He's kind of steadily worked for a very long time.
Yeah, he stays active.
Like, he was on Future Man for like 3 years.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Future Man.
Hulu original Future Man.
Yeah. He's just he's got his hands in every pot, you know? Mm-hmm. Remember he's in The Disaster Artist? Remember he had that scene?
Yeah. He's the boy. Yeah.
Anyway, he is boy.
He is boy.
We are boy, too.
Yeah.
Talking about Thanksgiving movies. Mm-hmm. I thought we did that pretty efficiently.
Yeah. Great.
It's good. People, let me know if you like it. I was at Canyon Coffee today for a second, by the way.
Oh, were you?
Did
you see Nick's girlfriend of the pod?
No,
Sarah?
I didn't.
I don't know if she was there. I guess she wasn't.
She wasn't. I mean, I did look out. I was like, oh, is she there? But I was there for a second, and whilst my time there, I heard I Love LA being brought up 4 times, I think. And like they were all like baristas being like, it's like, oh, did you see the 4th or 3rd episode? I was in it. Or
Wow. Okay.
So yeah,
good. I mean, good for the local community.
As Matthew McConaughey says, localize and customize. You like that?
Yes.
That's what we do with this pod. We make it for about 7.5 people, just like I Love LA is for 2 neighborhoods
Talking
in
to you
LA.
guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way to really make a difference in this world.
That's how you change media.
Yeah. So let's do that right now.
Yeah. Let's get to the holiday season.
Thanksgiving movies.
Yeah.
Will, were you surprised about how little Thanksgiving movies there were when you really went in and did the homework here?
Yeah, there are few, which is, I mean, it's interesting because I guess it kind of coincides with how Thanksgiving is also as a holiday, where
kind of just happens.
It just happens, and then but even in the midst of it happening and well before, it's like it's Christmas time, baby. It's like winter. It's Hanukkah season, baby. It's Kwanzaa time, and then Thanksgiving pops up.
Yeah, I mean, it's also like without being in the education system, you know, by that I mean being in school or a teacher, it has less of a impact on, because you get like 2 days max off from work for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
So it's just almost like a long weekend, and you're like, oh, I'm going to go home for Christmas.
Yeah.
Stay out here now.
Yeah.
And it doesn't feel like it did when you're in school, where you're like, this week is off. This 4 days, 5 days is off, you know? I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
I'm going to see high school friends.
Yeah.
I'm going to drink on Wednesday night.
I might just drink on Wednesday night.
Yeah.
Be my first time.
At a bar. Like, that was always, it was interesting. I'd be like, the only time I've ever been to bars in Albany is November 23rd. As many people do in their hometowns.
You have done this. You've done them.
Yeah, I would go home and I'd go home and like, you'd kick it with your high school friends at some bar and you'd be like, oh, that's that guy who, remember from there. You just see a lot of random people.
That's Keithy.
Yeah.
Look, there's Dewey.
But that doesn't happen anymore. Yeah. We've kind of graduated out of that now.
Yeah, now it's like, I mean, even when I go home for Christmas, I'm not there for very long, and it's like I'm going to see a couple guys, and I'm going to get out of here. Like it is certainly, it really comes and goes, and I think that it makes a really interesting setting for a movie, like in terms of that kind of.
The window of time?
That window of time and like how transient it is. But we don't see it all that often. It does not come all that often.
It's interesting also that I think most of the movies we're going to talk about either happen 2 days before Thanksgiving or like a day or two after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, there's very few like really land on the day.
Instead of that, you get movies like, I was going to bring up You've Got Mail later. Where it's a movie that's like there's a Thanksgiving scene, or The Blind Side, where there's like a very iconic. Now, I don't know what it is, but it's probably the one scene I remember from The Blind. I remember a lot of scenes actually from The Blind Side, but
I remember the car wreck.
But like it's like that's like there's a Thanksgiving scene. It's not a Thanksgiving movie per se,
sure,
but when it does land on Thanksgiving, it's a scene in the movie.
Yeah,
it's not the movie.
Yeah,
a lot more Thanksgiving episodes of television. Like, it's a Thanksgiving episode.
Yeah.
But
it's great for 30-minute bursts.
Yeah, I Love LA has not done a Thanksgiving episode yet.
Coming up this week.
Yeah.
This Sunday.
You think they're going to do it?
No.
Yeah.
I don't.
So what we're going to do here is I've written a few down. Do you have situations yourself? Do you want to just trade back and forth?
Yeah,
we can just bring up situations.
We kind of switch hit here.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll go switch hitting. I'm just going to kind of like throw out some situations. We're going to give you some recommendations for movies to watch. Mm-hmm. And maybe we'll agree on them. Maybe we'll disagree on them. I feel like there's going to be a lot of overlap because I know I kind of tailed your watch list this weekend to prepare for this episode.
Good for you.
But we've all seen different ones.
Yeah.
All the time.
They're all over the map.
What do you got first?
Well, I do think...
we're going to pitch them too.
Yeah, and then we'll pitch these bad boys. I mean, I do think... I mean, I don't want to go with like the super chalk one right off the top, but I do think that the
well, name the situation first.
The situation would be like truly, it's Thanksgiving with your immediate family.
Do you like them or do you dislike them?
You like them.
I itemized it.
You like them,
yeah,
and you're doing this for them.
Yeah, got it.
It's planes, trains, and automobiles.
That was, dude. I got family. With family, you love planes, trains, and automobiles.
Yeah. It is all about loving family. It's all about meeting a new friend, bringing him into the family. It's a beautiful movie.
I think it's a little redundant, but I like it.
It is certainly schmaltzy. It's very like is saccharine. Is that a word for sweet?
Yeah.
It's very like it is.
Well, it's John Candy.
It's John who's great in that movie. Steve Martin's great in that movie.
They're both great.
They're both great. It's more so that it's like it's very John Hughes.
Yeah,
it is. It's very John Hughes in the way that it really is. It's I would say wonderfully dated. Like it is so stuck in that time period.
Well, what I think
with
is
its music and everything. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt you. I was going to say what I think is stuck in a really cool way is this is something we talked about after we saw Alice in the Cities years ago. But like, it's really cool seeing how people travel in any day and age.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, I was going to bring up a few of these other ones where it's like, oh, that's what an airport looked like in 1987 or in 2005.
Yeah.
Or in if you literally can go back to what's the David Lean movie, the black and white one, the train, An Encounter.
Brief Encounter.
Brief Encounter. Like you'd be like, oh, that's how someone traveled on a train in London in 1930 something.
Sure.
It's like I love all that shit.
Yeah.
And this movie has, well, I mean, planes, trains, and automobiles. It
has it all.
Steve Martin. The most pre 9/11 shit ever is Steve Martin walking on a runway, which I don't think you could do pre 9/11. But you would get shot if you did that.
Yeah.
Post 9/11. Yeah.
You would be castrated then shot.
You'd be James Bond in Casino Royale.
Yeah. And you'd have to like it,
dude. I watched it today.
Had you ever seen
years?
Okay.
I forgot a lot about it.
Yeah. It's a Peter's family staple.
Oh, really? Yeah. By redundant, I think I just mean like, I'm like, all right, like obviously there's an hour left. Like they get on some form of transportation.
Yeah.
Like, some shit's gonna go wrong now. It almost needed like, to me, my one modern 30, 40 years later note.
Sure.
How many years later is it? 40, 50?
Yeah, 40.
40 years later note. They almost need like a hitman to be chasing after them or something.
They need a little pressure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just need a clock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, really, the clock is that he just so desperately wants to be there on Thanksgiving Day.
I know.
To have dinner with his family.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful.
It's beautiful.
And also, it feels like the stakes are a little low. It's like, I mean,
yeah, that's my only. For what happens, the stakes are low. For almost dying 55 times,
yes,
the stakes are a little low.
For being stuck with what is, for most of the runtime, like a miserable man, or like John Candy's presence is just like...
Who's worse, Candy or Martin?
I think Candy's way worse.
Way worse. Thank you. He's way worse.
He's like, he is so sweet, but he is so aloof. And like, I mean, you know, he's like... He's clearly not around people other than like he's on the road selling, but he's not around like friends or family. His wife is
shower and curtain rings division.
Yeah. It's like he clearly doesn't get out a lot, and it's like, man, this guy isn't. I mean, whenever Steve Martin lays into him, you're like, yeah, that was honestly due.
It's an incredible monologue. It's like a Tony Gilroy monologue.
It's incredible. I mean, it's when he first lays into him, and you know the scene where John Candy does go, you know, I like me.
Yeah.
My wife likes me. Steve Martin laying into him before that.
Yeah.
It goes on like 40 seconds longer than you could ever imagine. But you're like, yes.
Keep going.
If you had another joke like that, you should drop
more
it there. Like, he just is relentless.
He gives a history of anecdotes.
Oh, man. It's the whole, you know, wind up doll, you know, pulling the cord.
That was the end of it. That was like the last one. I was like, oh, we're going to circle back now?
Yeah.
I think that, what was I going to say? Have you ever seen The Great Outdoors?
Yes.
The other Candy movie?
Mm-hmm.
It's like that. You know what's always funny is, I mean, I know he had like, I think this kind of led to his death eventually, but like, it's always funny to me that John Candy is like smoking and drinking in all of his movies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because he almost does have this, like, to quote that Mulaney joke, like he just was like kept in a room and ate saltines, you know, for like kind of like naiveness about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like interesting going back because I think at the time you were like, oh, this is just like a regular nice guy.
Yeah.
But now you kind of go back and you're like, this guy's kind of a shitbag.
Yeah.
And which makes it, there's a weird tension to that. Because now I think if they had that kind of archetype, it'd be like all naive and like all aloof, you know?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be this, oh, but he's also kind of like, there's this like, he kind of knows what he's doing a little bit, you know?
He does know some shit. Yeah, like he is smart. It's just like, at what cost? And yeah, like the, you know, besides like the traveling, like, you know, reasons, like it's just not a lot of trains going in practice these days. Like there's,
you know, that's like a top 5 movie destination for me is trains. I love trains.
I mean, they're great. They're great. It feels like this movie though is like, this one would be. Obviously, the road trip movie has been done, like, you know, with, you know, the pairing of kind of uptight person with insane person, like that has been done many times. Yeah. But it does feel like this movie in particular, it is like they're both kind of toeing the line where Steve Martin is right a lot of times, but he is an asshole.
Yeah,
and John Candy like is so insufferable. And he does clearly mean well, and he like knows a little bit. And
they both have superpowers.
They do, yes,
which they need because they have fatal flaws as well.
They do.
Screenwriting 101, man.
Bazinga. I think it's really a great movie. I do think
2 bazingas, 1.
The count will only go up from here.
Sorry, I've interrupted you 5 times.
I think the movie is really great, and I do think that though it has aged, it is also. I think it is.
It's worth throwing on.
It's worth throwing on.
Yeah.
I think it's the jokes in it are really, really great.
When they're cuddling, it's really funny.
Yeah.
I mean, when he kisses his fucking ear, it's like that is just like one of the funnier things you'll see. But
it's good stuff.
Anyway, I got now with family. You'll hate,
sure,
or you hate,
yeah.
For anyone who hates their immediate family out there, I hope things get better.
Yeah.
A lot of options on this. Most Thanksgiving movies are about hating your family. I would say. But one specifically I wanted to shout out because there's other ones where they hate their family that I have like in like different situations. But you're with your family, you guys are. It's just it's just a slog. You're like, oh, I can't watch some, as you said, saccharine flick, where we're all like pretending we're having a great time. I got The Ice Storm for this. Cool. Easy call.
Yeah.
Have you seen The Ice Storm?
I've actually never seen it.
Oh, dude. The Ice Storm is
it Ang Lee?
Hectic. Yeah, Ang Lee movie starring Tobey Maguire as a kid, Kevin Kline. Do you know the plot of The Ice Storm?
Yes, yeah.
For anyone who doesn't know the plot of Ice Storm, Tobey Maguire is like a boarding school kid. He comes back to his like wealthy Connecticut town. I forget if there's a name of the town, but he comes back to a wealthy Connecticut town, and it's just all about like this like post 1960s revolution hippie era America, where it's the 70s, and basically like all of these people who were like cool in the 60s are now like bored, drunk, and rich, and have kids in the 70s. And it's like nobody's looking after their kids. And it's like this movie about like malaise. And it's just, wild shit happens in this movie. And it gets dark, but it's also really funny.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one thing, I'm not like spoiling the movie by telling you this, but there's a key party in the movie. Do you know what a key party is?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For a second, my head went to like keys of drugs.
No. Well, there are those drugs too.
Yeah. But yes.
Don't worry, you will get that too.
Thank God.
Probably one of the darker movies you'll fucking see. But it's entertaining and it's funny. So like everyone, while they hate each other, will enjoy watching it.
Okay.
The Ice Storm is insane. Insane.
Yeah. So
my mom actually showed me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's just like, you guys should watch this movie. I was all right.
So this is for watching with a family you hate?
Maybe not hate, but there's a lot of tension. Right?
Okay.
Yeah. Like,
some stuff's being unsaid. This is going unsaid
because you can finish that movie and maybe it'll bring you guys like an inch closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
You really like The Ice Storm.
It's
because you like Ang Lee a lot of the time.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah.
Man. He's good. What he does.
I
love the whole
You love Gemini Man.
Yeah. I've never seen it. I've never seen Gemini Man. I've never seen how long Billy Lynn's halftime walk was. I don't know. I'll never know.
That's with people if you're at a halftime. I got that situation. That was a terrible joke. All right, anyway. I'm not gonna cut it though.
Nah, keep it in.
Anyway, do you have any additions to the family you hate, or you want to just jump into a new category?
I might put like a little spin on it where it's maybe kind of going down the road. You don't necessarily hate this is a movie for if you and your family need to air some grievances.
Okay.
You need to do some talking. And you've got some deep buried.
I think Ice Storm will keep it buried.
Yeah,
but
I think this movie could bring it to the surface.
Okay, what do you got?
Have you ever seen The Humans?
No.
Okay, this was from 2021. This is based on a play, and it was directed and written by the guy who made the play, who wrote the play and directed the play originally. This is a really great movie, actually. I watched this. I think I watched this when I worked at Sony. One of the stages, sitting there just wasting away.
All right.
And this movie is, it's all talking. It takes place in like a lower Manhattan apartment, and the family gathers, and it's just like the different generations kind of battling back and forth a little bit. Just a lot of,
and the knives come out.
The knives are coming out, and they've like. I think they've just recently moved into this apartment. I believe it's Beanie Feldstein's apartment, her and Steven Yeun.
Okay.
And they're both great. And Amy Schumer in this movie, also great. You get a lot of Richard Jenkins. You get a whole lot of Richard Jenkins.
June Squibb, she put up some shots.
She's great. Yeah, she's
find
June quiet.
They find June Squibb in the post.
She's got some moves to work. She got an endless bag. It's what I really like most about this movie is that this movie also has an incredible sense of setting, and it's very eerie. So while the family is kind of battling, and there's a lot of tension between, they've got some family history that they're airing out while they eat and prepare and clean up, but at the same time, they'll just cut away to like the alley behind the apartment building. They'll cut to the pipes, and it's just like the sounds that are coming out, and it just creates this incredible tension like throughout the whole thing. You're like, they shouldn't be here. This is a bad place to be. Having Thanksgiving dinner, this is a bad place to be generally. Yeah. Like, it's just like a bad vibe, but it's a great watch, and it's great if you need to discuss some stuff with your family. Watch how another family did it. And I guess maybe you might not do it afterwards, but you'll get to see Amy Schumer do probably the best work of her career.
Wow. And I would just like to remind everyone, all of you liked Trainwreck when it came out, and I'm not going to hear otherwise.
Where are you now?
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Justice for Amy? I don't know what she fucking doing.
We can get that going. It's really very good. I never hear a lot of chatter about this one.
I remember when I Googled it, I remember seeing the trailer, but I think the trailer was like more like for if you're in New York City at like an art house theater and you're one of the 15 people who said, I didn't know it was as universal as you're saying it is. You know?
Yeah.
Okay.
It plays. It plays well.
My Dinner with Andre, Part 2.
Bingo.
The Humans.
This
is a good next category.
Okay.
I think this is just an interesting one.
Yeah.
Want to show your new GF's parents that you're a ball knower. All right.
Cool. This is good.
I see this, or it could be BF too.
Sure.
I just see this as you're going home to a significant other, and you're like, and this is different than you're going to, and you want to like recommend something like Planes, Trains, Automobiles, you know, just to like keep the ball up in the air.
Yeah.
If you think that you want to like project that kind of know what you're talking about, I got two options for you.
Okay.
The first one is you go, oh, well, you know, let's throw on The Last Waltz. All right.
Cool.
The band.
Yeah.
Performed on Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I've admittedly never seen the entire thing. I've only seen like parts of it in time. But I think I'm going to pop it on. Maybe, you know, cooking.
Fuck.
Yeah. I shall be released.
Yeah.
Anyway, but yeah, Martin Scorsese directs the band's like farewell concert.
Cool.
It's in San Francisco. Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, Pops is going to appreciate that one.
Pops is going to give you a big old slap on the back.
Yeah, and on the other end of the spectrum, I got Pieces of April. Have you ever seen this movie?
I've not.
Okay, Pieces of April is the movie I texted you about. I was like, you really need to watch this movie.
Katie Holmes?
Katie Holmes.
Okay.
Patricia Clarkson.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oliver Platt.
A little Platt?
Oh, Platt's doing great work. Sean Hayes.
Platt off of Lake Placid pretty recently. Disgusting.
Lake Placid, is he in that?
He's in that. He was kind of around in the 90s. Platt, and then this is like what? Like
2003.
Okay, yeah.
Allison Pill is doing like nails on the chalkboard work in this one. It's incredible shit.
Cool.
Pieces of April. I don't want to tell you too much about this movie. What you do need to know is it's an hour and 20 minutes.
Cool.
It is written and directed by Peter Hedges, father of Lucas Hedges.
Oh, yes.
Lucas Hedges, the Dario Saric of acting, maybe, you know?
Yeah.
Is that a good comp?
Like
drafted high, a lot of potential, and he's like not like a complete bust, but he's also like, oh, Dario Saric is on the Sixers now.
Yeah, I guess he's currently a King.
He's on the Kings now. He's making money. He's getting checks.
He's consistently getting paid.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what the real comp is because Hedges stepped away. He stepped away from the game.
Maybe he's like Gershon Yabusele, you know?
Whoa.
Well, Yabusele didn't step away. He just kind of like...
He was forced out. He was asked to leave.
I don't know, but...
I like it. Sergeant, high draft pick. Yeah.
I got to see all of his movies now. This is an incredibly well-written movie.
So he wrote and directed it?
He wrote and directed it. It is so well-written, this movie. Okay. I think it is so good.
Okay.
It is like... It's doing so much with so little, but it takes place a couple days before Thanksgiving, or the day of Thanksgiving.
Okay.
And it's just about this family that is, I mean, obviously very broken. There's something going on within the maternal figure in it. That's all I'll say. But it, I don't know. It's just, it's really good at, how do I put this? It's really good at giving you exactly enough information you need to keep you interested.
Okay.
And oddly, to compare it to Planes, Trains, and Automobiles, you never think that this is not a movie where you think that because of the fatal flaws of these characters, I know what's going to happen next. It kind of keeps zigging and zagging within an hour and 20 minutes that by the end of it, it's like all of the information is finally out. And a lot of these movies kind of have that similar, like there's something we don't know about this family and we're slowly learning more about it as this movie goes on.
Yeah.
But this movie does an excellent job at getting to a place where you go, oh, that's why they're like that, or that's why she's like that, or that's why she's like that, or that's why he's like that.
Yeah.
And you're not going to solve everything in one day over one turkey, but you could solve enough pieces of April.
Interesting.
Yeah. And also shout out to Derek Luke, her boyfriend in the movie. Derek, you know Derek Luke?
I know the name. What?
He was the guy who worked at the Sony gift shop who got the part in the Denzel movie.
Wow.
Yeah. Derek Luke. Derek Luke had a moment.
He was the it guy.
Yeah. Dario Saric.
He was kind of Dario Saric. He was more like the Drew Eubanks.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I
really, really liked it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's in my watch list, but thousands others are. So I need
Bump
to.
it up.
I'll bump it in.
It's
in the
also
queue.
the most accessible movie ever. Do you know how many services this movie's on?
Is it one of those? It's just on all of them.
Tubi, Pluto, MGM Plus, Mubi,
Yeah.
Roku channel, Philo. It's
What
on
the hell?
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got to be on Fossum TV.
Fossum?
Do you know Fossum TV?
I don't know about Fossum.
Fossum TV is different, man. It's another. It's like Pluto. It's like Tubi. It's an ad based.
Okay, it's a fast channel.
Yeah, it's a fast channel, and their homepage, like, man, Fossum got a fucking awesome.
They got the plaque collection.
They got the plaque. They've obviously got a top of the shelf plaque collection. All the
they
Lake
stole
Placids.
away from Oliver Platt Plus.
And but I remember it was like swiping. They had like a lot of Ridley Scott movies licensed. I was like, man, they got Gladiator on here. They got Black Hawk Down, and then it starts to get dark. They really in, and then if you stick around, you might find something you don't like. Fossum TV, scary place.
Fossum TV,
Not a sponsor, but could be.
We could get Fossum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if they're in the market.
Imagine we just announced like this podcast will exclusively be available on Fossum TV.
Yeah.
There's gonna be 75 Tide ads in between us.
Yeah.
I think that could really help.
Yeah. I like that.
Any for the ball knowers?
For the ball knowers,
Or you want to project your ball knowingness, you know. Like imagine, you know, like you came over to the Singletons one Thanksgiving and go, "Hey, anyone want to watch Tower Heist?"
anybody?
You'd be kicked to the curb.
You could go if you wanted to, like, if you were no, actually, I was going to say if you wanted to appeal to like the older generation at the table, you might try to throw on Paul Newman's Nobody's Fool, which kind of takes place during the whole Thanksgiving season. Like it's a very winter movie. Okay. But somebody is naked in that movie.
Okay. Good to notice, yeah.
Might be
if it's Newman, I think
Newman goes full
steam ahead.
Yeah. It is
Newman's Own.
It's Newman's Own. That movie has an incredible supporting cast, a really great vibe. But it is a lot more of like it's a harder R. Like it's not like they're fucking cursing all the time, you know, fucking right, you know.
Yeah.
But it is like it's not quite as easy breezy as Paul on the cover would have you believe. It's a little sad actually.
All right.
So I was gonna say that, but I actually wouldn't.
All right. Let's do a few more though.
I would do trying to show little ball knowledge at a Friendsgiving.
Okay,
a smaller Friendsgiving.
New situation.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
But I don't think you want this one with the parents. I think you want this with some friends who are interested in watching a flick. They're not just there for turkey. They're there for entertainment.
Yeah. What do you got?
I got The Day Trippers.
I checked it out.
Yeah.
Per your rec.
Yeah.
Cool movie,
right? Greg
Mottola, dude. Yeah.
Soderbergh on the producing chair.
Yeah.
This is a good movie.
It's got a Mottola x Soderbergh touch to it. Greg Mottola, one of those comedy directors in like a David Gordon Green in the mid 2000s, where they kind of just to me like appear as like the guy who did Superbad or something.
Yeah.
But then you go, oh well, why did they get hired to do that studio comedy film? And it's because like you got to go back and look at like their indie darling run.
Yeah.
And that's The Day Trippers right there.
I think with Mottola, it's interesting too because it's Superbad is his follow-up technically to The Day Trippers. It's 11 years.
11 years?
Yeah. 96 is when The Day Trippers is. Superbad is 2007.
Guy was doing a lot of episodes of the OC, probably. Yeah,
and he was getting paid.
Yeah.
But he goes a long time there.
Really crafty movie.
Very crafty. Really funny. Too.
Really funny movie.
Liev Schreiber's great. Parker Posey's great.
Liev Schreiber talking about aristocracy is like, that might have just gotten him hired to do Hard Knocks, like that monologue right there.
I mean, Liev in the 90s was a different level of cool, man. He was awesome.
Yeah.
He pops up in all of them. He gets some play with Nicole Holofcener in Walking and Talking. He gets him and Parker. It's funny.
Parker's good in everything too.
She's good in everything, and she also popped up in every movie like this in the 90s.
Yeah, I mean, she also had not the same character, but like she was always Parker Posey.
She was always Parker Posey. I watched not too long ago her movie Party Girl.
Yeah, I've never seen it. The Noah Baumbach one.
No, it's not. It's not? It feels like it is, but it's actually it is. It's in that run of. It's like right around when Kicking and Screaming is out. But Party Girl is directed by somebody who has never directed another movie.
Okay,
I think she's done a little bit of TV. That's her only movie. And it is good. Liev is in that as well. He's a little darker in that movie, I will say. But he pops in a way where you're like, he kind of had it. He really had the 90s dialed in terms of like, he was the go-to call for New York indie filmmaking.
Yeah.
And then scaled up well in the sense that he's stayed busy.
He's Ray Donovan.
Yeah, he is literally Ray Donovan.
There's an Architecture Digest video of him showing off his Manhattan apartment, and his kid like plays like something like very simple but kind of dark on the piano. His kid's like 7 years old in this video. Kid looks up to him and he just goes, "Wow, that was very Baroque." I was like, "It's like, wow, that was quite Baroque, son." Who's 7?
I'll feed you today.
Yeah, I like Day Trippers. I thought the mom was one of the most like, not purely evil characters, but like
she's dark.
It was one of those like,
and she's great. I thought
if you ever want to blame everything that's like wrong with you on one single family member, which I don't recommend you do, this is kind of the movie for you, because that feels like what's going on in this movie. Is there like all of the pain and suffering of this family can be exactly traced back to this this mother character.
Yeah, right there. Yeah,
which is really dark.
She was really good. And Mira,
and Mira,
really
Ben
so
Stiller's
good.
Ben Stiller's mom.
It's Ben Stiller's mom.
Yeah,
dude.
Yeah, Jerry Stiller's wife.
I mean, I know Amy Stiller's in the movie.
Yeah.
Saw that name pop.
Who's Amy Stiller?
Who was she in the movie, or who is she in real life?
Who is she in real life? Tucci in this movie.
You know she's got to be related. She's a sister of Ben Stiller.
Yeah. Tucci, the Tucci conversation. Oh, man.
Tucci dancing up on the rooftop before a big twist occurs.
Unbelievable, with the dart in the mouth.
Dude. I was like, why is this not on every TV in America?
Why has Tucci never danced again after this?
I don't know. You've seen Big Night.
I was about to bring it up. I was going to say that was going to be my movie to watch with friends. Is Big Night, because it's not about Thanksgiving.
But they feast.
They feast, and that's enough.
Yeah.
Big Night. I loved Big Night a lot. I've only seen it once, and it was recently. I just kind of got turned on to Big Night. Good movie to watch with the family, I think.
Yeah,
but also like a funny movie to watch with friends, because like similarly to Pieces of April, like, it's funny to watch movies with friends about people like kind of failing cooking, you know?
Yeah.
Because we're all kind of just like in that moment where we're like, oh, we have the wrong fucking bowl for this.
Yeah.
I mean, they're obviously like master cooks, but they're struggling in Big Night.
Yeah, no, it's lots against them.
There's like a difference between that and like we were talking about It's Complicated last week, is like she has possibly every tool at her disposal and knows exactly how to use them. Like it's poetry, you know? Like, I love that. Like, oh, God damn it. Like, we fucked this up, didn't we?
Yeah. Maybe one of the best food movies ever. Every dish looks incredible, and I love the cooking. That like the process of it is.
They use music with cooking, I think, better than most other movies.
Yeah.
Tucci is. I mean, Tucci. It's funny because like Tucci kind of got some shit, I think, for Conclave as being like, why is Stanley Tucci in this movie? You know, like I don't believe that Stanley Tucci is a cardinal in the Catholic Church, but it's so funny to me because he is like such the embodiment of a character actor in these early roles where you're like, he completely blends into these movies.
He's
in a way
anything
that's
he wants.
So good,
yeah,
and so real.
totally.
I mean, him screaming in Day Trippers at the end, it was like, you have to help me figure this out. I'm not going to say any more, but like it is like, it is just such a good performance at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
And now he's, like, I'm Stanley Tucci. I'm Italian on both sides, whatever it is. But like that, I don't know. It's interesting because I do think he was good in Conclave, but I do understand the point of like, can he get back to this level of Tucci integration, I guess.
Yeah, it's seamless. It's seamless. He blends in so well while also like being like such a noticeable spark at this time. Like when Tucci's on screen, you're locked in.
I think Big Night. I know we're talking about different movies. I guess Piece of
both though, but both
for Day Trippers. Yeah. But I think Big Night has one of the best ending scenes to a movie ever.
Yeah, it does.
Would you agree with that?
I would.
It is one of the most mic drop, fuck you ending scenes I think I've ever seen in a movie.
Yeah.
Like, this is the way we're going to do it. I'm not taking any more other questions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an incredible closing scene.
Cool. I might watch Big Night over the weekend.
Yeah. And call Nick Control up. Big Night, big fan.
It was a big Night fan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw it with him at the New Beverly.
Oh, you saw it at the New Bev?
It was an excellent night.
God.
It was a big night for us.
Did you guys eat after?
We actually didn't. Because it played second. Tampopo played before it, which was also good.
Oh, you had a double feature with Big Night?
Yeah. Big Night was second. Tampopo was first, which is like it's like a Japanese ramen movie, basically. And a lot happens besides ramen, but ramen is throughout.
Tucci is starring in this one.
Tucci's also in that.
Really offensive.
He shouldn't have done that.
It's very Mickey Rourke coded.
But he got away with it. But Big Night came in for the closer. A lot of people had cleared out, but the people that stayed were rewarded.
That's crazy that Big Night was
second.
Oh, if you want to check this one out too, great movie.
Yeah, and
directed by Stanley Tucci.
Directed by the Tucci. Yeah.
It's unbelievable that he directed it.
After Tampopo played, I was like, man, I'm tired. Like, we'll see if I get.
I've never done it.
Big Night woke me up.
Yeah.
The double. I feel I'm already aging out of the double at this point. I'm 27.
You're aging.
I feel like the last time I did that might have been
excellent. Minnie Driver in that movie too.
Excellent.
Sorry, what were you gonna say?
It was just the double is tough to do.
I love how Tucci's like in his like late 20s, early 30s, like full cul-de-sac, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're still like, half like any of these movie stars would like leave their significant others to hook up with this guy.
And Minnie Driver, like, to me, is as beautiful as anyone has ever looked in Big Night.
Yeah, she is.
And it's like,
of course, please have sex with me, Stanley Tucci.
And you're like, I get it.
Yeah.
Of course, you'd want to have a touch of the Tucci. You know, I mean, it's incredible. That movie is really, really great.
I'm just gonna fire off a couple. I'm not gonna talk about them because I haven't seen them. Yeah. Movie to watch with your canceled uncle Hannah and her sisters. I've never seen it, but I like the setup of it.
Yeah.
It's around 3 Thanksgivings, right?
Yeah.
You seen it?
I've never seen it.
Okay. No, maybe one
I have
day.
almost watched it so many times.
Movie to watch with your 7-year-old nephew, Tower Heist.
Sure.
I saw it in the theaters. You see Tower Heist in the theaters?
I missed it.
Everyone I thought our age saw this in the theaters. It was the return of Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
And we haven't seen him since. I don't know. I guess he did.
He's on Amazon Prime now.
Yeah, he's on Amazon Prime now. Yeah. It's not a bad movie. Ben Stiller is like Ben Stiller. It's really, really hard for him to make a bad movie.
Yeah.
And I would argue anyone on if they have one for me to say if it's good or bad. That guy could try and he'd make like a pretty mediocre. Like
you could have a good time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who else? It's Stiller,
Matthew
Murphy, Broderick.
Yeah. Wow. Good mall scene in that movie.
Okay.
This is also post Precious Gabourey de Sidibe or Sidibe. Remember her? Remember Precious?
Precious, yeah.
Yeah, her.
I know Precious.
She plays like a housekeeper in the movie.
Okay.
It's a movie basically about it's like a comedy about the Bernie Madoff scandal. Basically, it takes place in New York in a tower. It's like Towering Inferno meets or it's like that, where Die Hard meets the Madoff scandal meets a studio comedy.
Yeah.
Pretty creative idea for a movie.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Cool.
So if you're with your 7-year-old nephew,
he might get a real kick out of it.
Then I've got this. You know what I put with the fellas? I put You've Got Mail.
Cool.
I think any Nora Ephron Fall movie can suffice on Thanksgiving.
Can get you where you want to go.
Yeah, I mean, when Harry Met Sally, you kind of have like three holidays to watch it. You know, you can go Thanksgiving, Christmas, or New Year's.
Yeah,
but fire it up in April if you want. I don't fucking know.
Sleepless in Seattle, you could fire up.
That one. What is it? Does that do with Thanksgiving there? I think they just hit New Year's.
Well, they got the Pullman Meg Ryan dinner at the beginning is Thanksgiving or maybe Christmas.
That's at the
very beginning.
That's Christmas dinner.
Is that Christmas?
Wait, is that Yeah, it's Christmas because they have to go to both houses. Remember? Mm-hmm. And yeah, that's Christmas.
Okay.
And then Christmas, and then New Year's the first time.
Yeah.
With the song with the boat coming through.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really good stuff.
Yeah. A little Nora Ephron Thanksgiving never hurt nobody.
Yeah. God damn.
Julie and Julia.
Julie and Julia is a great Thanksgiving. Even
Yeah.
if you hate Meryl Streep in that movie.
A little Tucci.
Yeah. It's also like great for people who are preparing Thanksgiving in an apartment. Mm-hmm. What better than to see Amy Adams cook every single Julia Child recipe in her crammed apartment?
I'm sure there's got to be an Amy Adams compilation. Maybe just like if you could just get half of Julie and Julia, because I don't really need the Meryl Streep, but I'll lose my Tucci.
You want to do the Chris Messina cut?
Yeah, I want the Messina cut. I want Messina highlight reel.
You want to see? I saw Chris Messina in like a Rivian, not to dox his auto purchase, but wow. I saw him in a Rivian like outside of my apartment building a few months ago. Cool. I literally walked out my door and I go, "Is that Chris Messina just parked out front?"
He said, "Fuck you."
He said, "Go fuck yourself.
Don't ever tell anybody I was here." Yeah. It's like, all right.
But yeah, I actually enjoy the Meryl Streep part more than I think you do.
Yeah.
Isn't her sister Jane Lynch in that movie?
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Yeah. It's a wild final swing for Nora.
Speaking of old time cooking,
mm-hmm.
A Taste of Things. Fire that up this Thanksgiving.
Taste of Things.
The French movie from last year.
I didn't see it.
You ever saw it?
No.
Oh, you got to watch A Taste of Things. It's so good.
Yeah, I really wanted to see that.
It's made its way into my pantheon of food movies for sure.
It feels like they did it right. But there was all the drama about it not being selected by France as their...
Was it or was it not?
It was not. They did not select it as their submission.
What did they select again? Pieces of April or... We don't know.
We don't know. Or
it was a good movie, I remember.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
Or maybe they did an Anatomy of a Fall was the one they didn't select.
They selected A Taste of Things and not Anatomy of a Fall. Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, both movies are unbelievable. Good year for France.
Yeah, really.
Yeah. Cool Throne, France in 2023.
Cool. Throw that on this Thanksgiving. France. Just a country.
Just throw on the flag on your TV and just watch it.
See how it does in your household.
They don't do Thanksgiving in France, do they?
They should.
Yeah. Any other ones? I know we're kind of bumping up against time right here, but
I mean, not any. I feel like are you'll be really the one I would like to shout is the original Tobey Maguire Spider-Man. I think
that is a thank you for reminding me of that.
I think it's a great one. One, it's a great conversation starter because you get the right cousins involved. You'll get a whole conversation about the state of superhero movies, which I think can really tank your day.
You think that's what every family is just itching to discuss?
I just think there's always going to be a weird cousin that's going to be like,
I don't think Feige's got it anymore,
or that's just like that thinks that Spider-Man is not as good as anything that they've made in like any superhero movies these days.
Yeah.
Where to me it's clearly better than
way better.
So much of what they've made recently. So
it's like funny because the Keaton Batman people, the unks who are on the Keaton, like they have a real argument. Yeah. I don't think any kid who's like the Holland ones are better has like any form of an argument there.
Yeah. Other than if it's like if you grew up with that, it's like you're nostalgia can cloud it.
Yeah,
Spider-Man's that's a really good Thanksgiving scene. The dinner scene,
excellent movie. It's not too long.
No,
you can do a Tobey Maguire double feature.
That and the Ice Storm. Yeah, you could really have one hell of a Thanksgiving.
Here's how it goes wrong.
Yeah.
I don't have too many other ones. I'm looking through movies with Thanksgiving scenes. It says there's one in Fatal Attraction. Is there a Thanksgiving scene?
I've never seen it.
Rocky? I forgot about that. There actually is a Thanksgiving scene.
Yeah.
Prisoners? Whoa.
I don't think I'd throw that on for my Thanksgiving. I think that's the beginning, right? It starts in Thanksgiving?
I've never seen The Prisoners. I've never seen Prisoners. Yeah, we did the Krinsky Villeneuve episode. I never saw it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys, if you want to ever just tune out now.
That is a movie I think that you would love. I think you'd love
really?
It. Yeah.
All right.
Because it's
Scent of a
good.
Woman is also one that...
I've seen a lot of clips from that movie. My dad loves that movie. what I saw was funny. Had a good time with it, but it is like all the clips are basically highlighting like Pacino is like insane in that movie.
Yeah,
and he won the Oscar.
He won the Oscar. Only sneaky pick I have before we get to pitching.
Yeah.
I did write kind of a short list down. I don't know if you have any other ones you want to shout out.
I don't.
100-Foot Journey if your grandparents are over.
Okay.
It's just a great Judi Dench cooking. Do you know this movie?
I don't.
It's like it's a Indian family that has to like immigrate, and they get the kid's a really good chef, and he starts going into this 5-star restaurant in London, and it's a very heartwarming movie. And then Burnt with Bradley Cooper.
Did I get some Thanksgiving?
If you're alone, no. I just mean like
cooking.
It's just one to go by.
Yeah.
Life Aquatic, Found Family. Why not?
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Definitely Maybe has some Thanksgiving in it. I think that's one of Ryan Reynolds' only good movies, and it's really good.
Yeah, they're few and far between. Sorry.
And there's some Thanksgiving in that. Maybe, I don't know. It's just like Fall in New York.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Derek Luke. He's his best friend in that one too. I'm telling you, the Lucasons, man.
Yeah. Maybe throw on Mississippi Grind while you're at it, while you're checking out Ryan Reynolds. Maybe that'll cheer you up on Black Friday.
We should. Oh yeah, we never mentioned any Black Friday movies. Like we should Confessions of a Shopaholic. I don't know.
Paul Blart Mall Cap.
Mall. Thank you for mentioning Paul Blart Mall.
PBMC, as they call it.
Yeah, that's like how bad we are at podcasting collectively. Is that we went an hour into a Thanksgiving episode without mentioning Paul Blart Mall Club.
Without hitting Paul.
Yeah.
A movie that when I was a kid I hated. Like I
never liked it very much.
I was the target audience, presumably, for Paul Blart Mall Cop, and I thought it was awful.
Yeah.
So throw that on this Thanksgiving. Maybe throw on 2.
Yeah. Black Friday's kind of antiquated, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I just think it's on the downward spiral.
Yeah.
We're much more Cyber Monday heads these days.
Big Cyber Monday household.
Which is inherently uncinematic.
Hard to make that good.
Yeah.
The ultimate Black Friday movie is not. It's not on Black Friday, but it's Jingle All the Way with Schwarzenegger. The whole movie is just about him tracking down one doll.
Yeah.
He's just shopping. He's going toe to toe with Sinbad.
I saw that at a dentist's office once.
That's where it's supposed to be seen. Phil Hartman gets some great shots.
Yeah.
And then he died. And that sucked.
Anyway, let's pitch.
Yeah.
R.I.P. Hartman. R.I.P. Candy.
Yeah, man.
June Squibb, keep posting up in the paint.
Come on, Squibb!
The Holdovers, too. I was going to mention that.
Yeah, that's kind of the new new heads.
Wait, one more. Up in the Air, my favorite.
Does that eventually get to
Thanksgiving, but it's a big travel movie.
Just watch it.
If you've had a hellish travel week, watch Up in the Air.
Yeah.
Love it. Anyway.
Get a couple of Jack and Cokes, but from the hotel bar fridge.
You've seen it now, right?
Yeah. I watched it for... What did I watch it for? What did we watch?
We talked about it at some point.
Who?
I don't know.
Did we pitch Clooney?
No. We didn't do Reitman. We've done like a JK episode somewhere in there.
God.
Oh, we did Plane movies.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Our award-winning follow-up to the Angus episode. Plane movies.
Coming out hot.
Yeah. The funniest thing, we put out a Mark Wahlberg bald clip on that.
Yeah.
Someone commented on TikTok on that once. Be like, thanks, man. I was going to take my family to this. Now you spoiled it that he's bald.
It's like, oh, I'm sorry. You didn't watch any trailers?
Yeah. All right. Let's pitch.
Fucking losers.
Yeah.
You want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first.
Yeah.
All right. I need help on this.
Cool.
But this movie's kind of a farce. So, like, I think we can just kind of, like, really throw some flyers out.
Okay.
With what we're doing on this. I just think one of the funniest things that happens in this country is that the president has to pardon a turkey. I don't know if you saw any news, not to get political, but I don't know if you saw any news from it today. But the president was like, you know, like this turkey's named like, you know, Waggle or something like that, or
clever
Waddle or whatever. And like, it's like, you know, it's like at first I wanted to call this turkey Nancy, but I would never pardon Nancy Pelosi. And I was like, all right, this is like insane. What's going on here? But the president has to be like, you turkey, you don't die today, right?
It's beautiful.
In The West Wing, there's a funny episode where Josh Lyman, Deputy Chief of Staff has to choose which turkey to pardon.
Cool.
And the farmer tells Josh Lyman, and the turkeys are in the White House in a room, and the farmer who's there is like, we're going to kill the other one, so choose wisely. I just think turkey partying is like such a weird American thing, you know? So I've got like coming off of seeing The Naked Gun, which I really liked.
Yeah.
I thought it was really funny. And then also I watched Zoolander last week with a few of my friends who had never seen it, who live above me in my building. And like, I was laughing so hard at Zoolander. I was like, there's something about this sort of like 70% comedy, 30% action that we've lost, because it's always now 70% action, 30% comedy. It's like the Rock movies or whatever. So I want to do like a comedy that basically is like a terrorist organization has planted a bomb in a turkey that will then be pardoned by the president of the United States, and they're going to smuggle this turkey into the White House to try to like blow up the White House.
Wow.
Yeah.
So we're following the terrorists in this?
I think we follow. This is the way I see it. It's like, remember that Channing Tatum movie, White House Down?
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, it's a Secret Service guy's first day on the job.
Yeah.
We're just using that plot line.
Okay.
So it's like, oh, you're starting on Thanksgiving? And he's like, yeah, I don't know. It's the only... Because everyone else doesn't want to work on Thanksgiving. Yeah. The new guys got to work, you know. They get some green Secret Service guys in there.
Yeah.
And I think that there's like some certain situation where he gets in the earpiece. And it's like, my name is Klaus, whatever. It's like, you know, I've placed a bomb upon a turkey. If I do not do what I ask you to do.
Yeah. I like this. Like it a lot.
And what I'm missing is like the Zoolander part of it, where it's like, yeah, he's got to kill the prime minister of Micronesia. But like, I need like that tie-in to like why a male model is perfect to be an assassin, and why he wants to kill this guy because they're gonna profit off the cheap labor in their country, you know? Like, that's what's kind of missing from this right now.
Okay. Is why this green...
Because it can't just be Die Hard with a turkey, you know? I need it to be a little more intricate for the comedy purposes of it.
Sure.
Yeah. But that's kind of where I'm at. What do you think about that movie?
I mean, obviously it makes $300 million opening weekend. I love it.
Might be a better trailer than a movie.
Yeah, I love a trailer. And you're saying this is... 70% comedy, 30% action.
Yes.
Roughly.
Yeah.
I don't know why it came to my mind. This doesn't help you plot-wise. Did you have people in mind for this that you wanted to get into?
I'd like to hear what you think first,
okay.
But then I could name some.
This may just... You may hate this.
Okay.
And I can't... It's going to be hard for me to defend him. For some reason,
Kevin Spacey.
What's he up to? Who popped in my mind as a guy who has at least an interesting presence that I think needs to do more comedy.
Yeah.
Than he has currently done, which is almost none. Is John David Washington. And
I don't think he's a good actor, though. That's the problem.
I don't typically either. But I think he's very good in BlacKkKlansman.
He's good in action scenes too.
He's a good action presence.
He's kind of one of our best action guys.
Because he's incredibly imposing presence.
Super athletic. He's one of the best movie runners out there.
Former running back for the Raiders, I believe.
Yeah, and he's good on Ballers. He's like good fighting in Tenet. He's really good fighting in Tenet. He's just like every piece of dialogue from him.
I just think that there is something. I think he is good in BlacKkKlansman because he has that charisma, and that movie is funny, and he can kind of lean into that. I think,
wow,
a guy, because I think you want this guy to have some athleticism. I think it's like, I don't think you want to go Paul Blart.
No, and I also don't want like Chris Pratt, where it's like, this guy used to be funny before he became like ripped and famous.
Yeah.
I
think there's something to JDW.
That's insane.
I know it is.
I was thinking about Tracy Letts for the president, by the way.
Cool.
Yeah. I feel like that's kind of like where he's at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our finest physical media collectors.
He's at the White House. He's got Blu-rays in the back.
Yeah, good for him. That's about as off the wall as I'm going to get on casting.
Wow.
I just think that there's something there. I think that there's something he's missing that we're all missing. Because I don't think that he is across the board a bad actor. It's just that from my vantage point, he has only been in one good movie.
Well, you know who I was going to go? I was going to go Efron starring in this movie.
That's really good. That might be better.
Efron's funny.
Efron is funny and physically imposing.
He's short, which is kind of funnier.
Okay, if Efron's available, we get Efron. If he passes, we go JDW.
We'll just flip them. Who's the villain? Who's the,
JDW could be the villain.
You could be the villain, yeah. What do you think that the president, why did they kind of kill the president, I think is the funniest. It could be the funniest part,
Yeah.
I mean, it's the president. He could have his hands in a lot of different things, but.
You know what's crazy? Do we make movies where the president is a prominent character?
We're kind of not allowed to do it right now.
Yeah. Because White House Down and Olympus Has Fallen are the same month right before. It's like that second Obama term.
Yeah, and Jamie Foxx was the president in one of them.
Who's the president of Olympus Has Fallen?
It's Aaron. It's Two-Face.
Aaron Eckhart?
Yeah, Aaron Eckhart
is the president.
Yeah. Whoa. In the first one, there's like 4 of them, and then eventually, I think Morgan Freeman might get elected.
London fell. Yeah. Something else fell.
I wouldn't be surprised if Gerard Butler became the president in one of these movies. I feel like he must have. That's the only way to keep going.
Yeah.
I mean, Butler could definitely be in this.
Yeah, totally.
And he keeps referencing that he was there when the White House fell last time.
I've seen this shit before. Yeah, I mean...
You know who just popped up who could be in this? Kyle Gallner.
Gallner's good.
He's a good villain in something like this.
Gallner needs work.
He does. I don't know. I think that like there's a certain vibe to this that's not suited for a lot of actors today, unfortunately. But back to the president part of it, we're like straight up not allowed to anymore. But it's also like very weird to be like, there's this fake fictionalized White House, which is strange to me because we've had that in other tumultuous times.
Presidencies, yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, we tackled Watergate like a year after Watergate.
Yeah. I mean, like the fact that like the election of 2000, which is, like this cliffhanger, or I mean the whatever you call it, but like, Florida, all this stuff, and then the West Wing is just going on like right when that like the Bush presidency starts.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's like Aaron Sorkin's America,
Yeah.
It's like it never made sense to me why these things don't coexist with each other like they used to.
Yeah.
So we're bringing it back. I mean, there was the show 1600 Penn, which didn't do well. It was a comedy
know.
about the White House.
Okay.
I don't know. But yeah, it's kind of where I'm at on this one.
Yeah. I don't really know. I don't have a ton of pitches for how to like spice it up in like a Zoolander like intricacy way. Because all I can think of is that it is truly just Die Hard with turkeys.
Would it make more sense if it was from the president's perspective? So it's not like, it's more like the president is, if the president is being the one being like which one of these turkeys will you pardon? Or no, there's like, I don't know. Someone's got to find out. I mentioned Zoolander because the whole idea of Zoolander is this journalist has basically found out that Derek Zoolander has been hypnotized to kill the president of Malaysia at the Dairy Leak fashion show. And in this someone has to find out that the president will pardon a turkey and they will let this turkey in the White House with a bomb in his stomach.
And the president doesn't know.
President doesn't know. But I'm saying, is it more interesting if he does know? I don't know. Mm-hmm. I mean, I think maybe in the end the president turns, Yeah. Tracy Letts kind of goes the other way.
I mean, shit, man. Yeah, if the president's in on it, then it opens up an avenue of like, who can we get in the White House to stop it? The president wants to make a show of blowing up the White House.
Might be a better version.
Yeah.
Where it's like, maybe the Secret Service guy finds out that the president is doing this.
It's like, the president wants to kill himself?
And he's new.
Yeah.
And then he's like, we gotta... Well, the president's not going to kill himself, though.
No, but he's like, why would the president...
want to blow up the White House?
The president's suicidal? That's so sad. And it's like, no, he's not even going to be there.
Yeah,
he's going to let the turkey in.
Well, maybe there's something to do with, like, how they, like, tore down part of it to build the East Wing?
Yeah.
Maybe the president is, like, in cahoots with... This would be kind of funny if he was in cahoots with, like, commercial real estate developers to build, like, the new White House.
Interesting.
And it looks like a private equity funded condominium in Nashville or something like that,
Cool.
Yeah.
Looks like the building from the office building from the end of One Battle After Another.
Yeah.
It's just like an office park.
It's like the new White House. Yeah. That's kind of something.
If it gives the president, like, because before it's kind of like the president is more involved and in more of like a obviously, comedic way of like, his grand plot involves a turkey and blowing up his own White House is something. There's something there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Then, if you wanted to make the president more comedic in that way, like trying to find like
we kick out Let's.
You kick Let's out.
Wow.
I'm sorry.
I know Amy Schumer. Is she the president?
She's the president now. In my America. Not that Let's isn't funny, but you could go get like a 90s SNL guy here. You could get Carvey and just have him do Bush.
That'd be funny. I mean, I think like if we did Carvey, we got to go Spade as his chief of staff.
Yeah. That's cool. Lovett's his VP.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know. Man, I do like your like Dana Carvey is the president type thing.
Mm-hmm.
Dana Carvey really actively does not take movie work, it seems like.
Yeah, I think he has no interest in it.
Yeah. And especially now that he's got this successful podcast.
You know who could do it?
He's making more money than he has in 30 years.
Yeah, true.
What was you going to say?
You know who could do it now that has just started to really get into the acting game as of he's been 2 movies in the last couple of years?
Who?
Is Conan.
Oh, wow.
President Conan.
I like this. All right, Conan O'Brien's the president. Yeah. Conan's the president.
Mm-hmm. He'd have the perfect
Conan
tone.
And Efron, dude.
I mean,
Conan, we got Conan, Efron, John David Washington.
Bring in the money printer. Get it rolling.
Like this.
Yeah.
This is good. I think we should get Nicholas Braun in there somewhere, too.
Sure.
Yeah. I just feel like he needs to be...
Should we throw a woman in there somewhere?
No.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see Nikki Glaser, like, playing Nikki Glaser, I guess. I don't know.
Cool. Yeah.
I'm really low on her stock right now.
What'd she do to you personally?
She hosted the Globes, did like a pretty good job,
Okay.
and then went on like every radio show and told everyone how good of a job she did.
Oh.
I'm like, I see the gears working here, Nikki Glaser.
Okay.
I see through this.
Okay.
Anyway, I don't want to keep talking about this, but this is kind of where that movie is.
Okay.
I think we got something good. I think we built on it.
Yeah, I think we really progressed. What do you have a name for it?
The Pardon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll take 2.
Dark Meat. By the way, this isn't the name of this movie, but I do think that there should be like a Wesley Snipes-esque action movie named Wishbone. It's a really good name for a movie.
Yeah. Stunning that there's not.
Yeah, Wishbone.
Yeah. There should have been a movie with Wesley Snipes and Gary Busey's son. And it should have been Wishbone. Jake Busey, if you will.
Yeah. You'll never get the bigger half. Wishbone.
This summer, Wishbone.
Yeah.
The Day Trippers hits a Wesley Snipes. They call out Wesley Snipes.
Really?
Like, I think it's when they're that brief moment where they're running, like chasing after the cab.
Oh yeah.
They're like, you were like going Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
And I was like, man,
whoa.
I was like, this is 1996.
Yeah. We were in a moment.
Yeah. Snipes was hot.
You were like Wesley Snipes stealing second base in Major League.
Very good, daughter. Good pull.
Man, can you believe that Conan O'Brien is taking over late night?
The Simpsons writer?
Yeah.
No,
the SNL writer. I think it was both. This is the deleted
These are
scene.
the outtakes. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Should I go?
Yeah. We've weirdly been going for an hour and 13 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Time flies when you're
eating a bird.
Yeah.
My movie is called Blackout Wednesday.
Okay.
I want to hit it hard because the two veins I wanted to explore.
Do we have any Blackout Wednesday movies?
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of. All right, so 2 veins you want to explore.
The 2 veins I wanted to because to me, like if you're not doing Thanksgiving where it's like the dinner, the feast, there is the day before, which is the Blackout Wednesday, and there's also the idea of the turkey drop. Do you know the turkey drop?
I know the Turkey Trot. That's actually a good movie too, the Turkey Trot. What's the Turkey Drop?
Turkey Drop is the idea of freshmen in college that are dating their high school sweetheart.
Oh, so yeah.
Coming back and breaking up with their high school
Got it.
significant other.
Yeah.
Now, there is a movie called Turkey Drop
Is it
with
about that?
Olivia Holt
Okay.
that I have not seen, and it is about exactly that.
Okay.
So that title in my head is taken, even though this is a movie no one has watched. But I think we can combine the two. I think we can combine Blackout Wednesday with the idea of the turkey drop. And I think going the way of a movie that I don't necessarily love, but I think there's really something to it, and I think works better for Thanksgiving, is the movie The Night Before with Seth Rogen, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and
Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. Anthony Mackie, good in that movie. Joseph Gordon-Levitt, out of place in that film.
All right.
Just an odd trio of guys. Mackie, Rogen, and Levitt are your buddies.
I always believed that Rogen and Levitt were buddies, and I also believe that Mackie and Rogen are buddies. The question is, are Mackie and JGL buddies?
They hate each other.
Yeah.
In real life. You can spread that.
50-50, good bromance
50-50, pretty good.
Yeah, JGL and
pretty solid.
Seth Rogen, though.
But that idea I really like, of like the guys getting together. But that movie I think is Christmas Eve, the night before.
It is, yeah.
And that movie is kind of like right there at the tail end of like, can we just like say a bunch of crude jokes for 2 hours and get away with it? With, insert actor here.
Insert drugs that they take. Yeah. That was really during the Jillian Bell moment.
Yeah. They really did give her some play.
Yeah.
And that movie just like doesn't totally work to me. But
it's not a movie I've ever seen again.
Yeah, it's all right. But the idea is solid. And I think putting that with a younger crowd, people, freshmen in college, having a one crazy night, the night before Thanksgiving, where it's like all these people kind of coming in from their separate schools, and they are, they're all at different places. One is loving college so far, and fuck being home. Like, I want to be back in Arkansas.
Yeah, a few are pledging a frat.
Yeah. And then one of them is drawn to he's still dating his high school sweetheart, and he feels that it's time to move on, but he's just a little scared, doesn't know how to do it. So over the course of the night of Blackout Wednesday, I think that becomes a point in the night where it's like they are so drunk, they're so out of control, they actually end up going to her house, and he breaks up with her in horrible fashion, and certainly a scarring fashion for all parties involved. It's almost like in the night before when they go to midnight mass. This would be the midnight mass here is going to his girlfriend's house to break up, and it's like, oh, this was public. This was very bad. And so then the back half of the movie is like, I think the back half of the movie is Thanksgiving Day hangover. Oh my God! Like, how do we fix this?
I think, can I tweak one thing in there?
Of course you can.
To make it a little more dramatic.
Yeah.
I don't know how this would work because it might change it too much. Is there a way to get them on Blackout Wednesday for him to dump her and then wake up the next day and not remember dumping her?
It's interesting.
And it's almost like the Bourne Identity of Blackout Wednesday, where he like doesn't remember what happened, but he has to piece it together.
Yeah, you could play with form there. You could really mess around with form. If the movie took place more on Thanksgiving Day and cutting, I think
it's like a flashback.
Yeah, I think it would have to be more, because I don't think you could. I think you'd be too late into the movie to make that.
Absolutely.
Or Blackout Wednesday would be much smaller at that point. Like it'd be like the first 10 minutes are Blackout Wednesday, and then it's waking up and being like, because that to me feels like it's like the inciting incident almost.
Actually, I think there's a way to do it.
Really?
Your movie is going as it's planned, right? And at like the 60-minute mark, we almost like cut out. We're like, oh, one more shot, whatever it is. Take it, cut out, cut to the next day, hungover as shit. We go, oh, that was crazy, right? Thanksgiving kind of starts. And then like through the third act, it's like him realizing what he did.
Yeah.
And then chaos ensues at dinner, climax at dinner, resolution with girlfriend after dinner. And then the movie ends.
Black Friday shopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Super bad style ending at the mall.
Walmart.
Yeah.
Midnight.
Walmart.
Trampled to death.
I don't know. Maybe that's not a good way to do it. But
I just think it would be a lot to wrap up. Like if we discover that as an audience, we don't know that that's happened. And then it's like him discovering it, realizing that he has broken up with this person and then having to like try to resolve it in some way. Feels like that becomes like a lot of movie in its own right.
Yeah. I just hate movies that do the flashbacks for the entire movie.
Yeah.
Like Spy Game movie I really talked highly about. Like my one problem that I said is just like sometimes you want to be in the moment and you don't want to know that you're past that moment.
Yeah.
It works a little better with television than it does movies, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we can maybe...
You can get away with it?
I think we could get away with, honestly, if it's not even flashbacking, if it really is like the first 10 minutes, Blackout Wednesday, hard cut next day, and we don't go back to it. It's like, so you get the sense of like, man, last night was about to get out of hand, and then the next day is like,
but isn't your movie
what
about
happened?
that?
It is, but it's like, in my movie, it's like, that would be like the tail end of the movie, whereas I think tweaking it to be like, it is Thanksgiving. The movie really mainly takes place Thanksgiving Day. But it's like, what happened the night before? It's almost like, it's like a Tamer of the Hangover, but on Thanksgiving with 19-year-olds, where it's like, what happened last night? And kind of figuring out, maybe the family's, he goes to her house to be like, I was invited over for Thanksgiving dinner, and he gets there. She's like, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like there's a good way to do this, and then there's the like 2015 direct to VOD way of doing this, where it sucks.
With Olivia Holt.
I don't know. I don't know who's
poster.
Olivia Holt.
She's just a name I know, and a face on the poster that I recognize, but I don't know why I would know her. She might be a Disney person.
I think I like this. It's better than my movie, I think. You win. If Tanner was here, you'd say you win.
Tanner's a lot.
I think I want to see the trailer for my movie more, but I want to see the movie for your movie more.
Your trailer would be awesome.
Yeah.
Your trailer is an AI generated trailer.
No, my trailer is AFTV season 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's Thanksgiving is an untapped comedy.
Super untapped
world.
Your movie, The Blackout Wednesday, we've talked about a New Year's Eve version of this before. We pitched it on this pod. I forget who did. One of us did, though. Do you remember that?
No.
A lot of people coming home from college, the New Year's Eve. It was a little more slice of life. This
Okay.
is a little more high concept.
Okay.
It was like a real narrative engine to this, you know?
Maybe it was me. I don't know.
I think it might have been you. But this is like a selective group. This isn't like Dazed and Confused where it's like everything's kind of meandering around.
Yeah, people are popping in and out. It's like you have set characters.
Yeah.
And we're following like a plot.
And I love something that you've messed with in your own acting career is the hometown bar return.
It's good.
The Great Lake Bums definitely caught some mileage on this.
Yeah.
I love going into a bar. You're like, I guess this is fun.
Yeah.
It's funny. You're like, I'm here, but I would never be here if I was where I live right now.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, we're going to get wings at JJ's.
Yeah. Does Dewey still work there?
Yeah.
And Keithy?
And I like that they're freshmen. They're still using fake IDs there, too.
Yeah.
Like, are we going to get into this bar that my mom had her birthday at last year?
Dude, they'll let anybody in here. It's O'Shaughnessy's.
Yeah, it's O'Shaughnessy's. It's Sean Fantasy's.
It's Fantasy's house. They'll let anybody in here.
Yeah. Those are fun.
Yeah.
I like doing the holiday thing. How do you think the rec thing worked?
I think it worked. I mean,
it works. I wish we had seen more of the movies that each other had seen, but post-pod.
It's a great
Patreon.
It's a great blind spot of like they are out there, but you really got to want to find them because it's not. People aren't like, oh, did you watch The Ice Storm this year? It's like, I don't. If somebody asked you that, would be like, are you okay?
The only one that's easy to find is Eli Roth's Thanksgiving, which I think came and went pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. By the way, if you do want a more horror element, I think The Witch is a good movie to watch on Thanksgiving, right?
Yeah.
That's very Pilgrim coded.
Totally. That's how it all began. Right there. Yeah.
But yeah. Anything else? I think let's wrap this up.
I hope you have a great Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving, Will.
Yeah.
Enjoy the unspecified location you're going to.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get assassinated by any elevator pitch fans.
By any turkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also be going to an unspecified location.
Hope you don't get killed.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's dark now.
Hope you enjoy your food.
We got to come back next week and be like, I have some bad news here on elevator pitch.
Had to say that undisclosed location fell into the sea.
It was blown up by a turkey. All right. Enjoy Thanksgiving. Be with your families who you don't hate.
Yeah, come on.
And we'll see you next week for a normal version of Elevator Pitch.
Yeah. Happy hunting. Good.
Happy hunting, everyone.
Get some deals.